Добрый день, дорогие друзья, вы на канале Razeland, и я объявляю неделю кинца, кинематографических игр и всего такого. Поиграем и в топы, и в старье, в разное. Просто такой формат игр мне безумно нравится, я думаю, и вам тоже это очень сильно зайдет. Во-первых, хочу начать с игры под названием «Игра престолов». Да-да, эта игра способна взбудоражить ваши воспоминания о лучших моментах сериала, независимо от концовки самого сериала, последнего эпизода и так далее. Кто-то остался доволен, кто-то нет, я не знаю, честно говоря, я, наверное, больше не доволен. Но неважно, это не должно испортить нам впечатление от всего сериала, ведь весь сериал был прекрасен. Особенно на начальные сезоны, которые и были воплощены в этой игре, потому что студия обанкротилась. Да, кстати, проходя эту игру, мы поймем проблемы студии Telltale Games, то бишь, что пошло не так. Хотя вроде бы делали игры по суперсериалам, по Игре престолов, по ходячим, по ходокам, по-моему, если я не ошибаюсь, ходячим, да, и так далее. Так что оценим их работу, ну и создадим свою историю в этой киновселенной. Поехали. Начинаем с нуля, конечно. Я уже ничего не помню. Я не помню, играл ли я в нее. Я точно ее, может быть, проходил ее вместе с вами на Твиче. Ну, то бишь, также смотрел какого-то стримера или на Ютубе. Вот. Но сам я вот не помню, не припомню, играл ли или нет. Северяне никогда этого не забудут. Не понял. Нет, я хочу с первого эпизода. Вот и первые приколы. Ладно. Игра адаптируется под ваши действия. История будет развиваться так, как решите вы. Определимся, насколько это реалистично и правдиво. Или же все на самом деле запланировано и нет никакого развития сюжета в зависимости от наших выборов. На протяжении тысячелетий Форестеры были верными знаменосцами Старка. Ныне на севере разразилась война, и враждебные дома хотят присвоить рощи железностволов, которые владеют Форестер себе. В эти смутные времена судьба дома Форестеров висит на волоске. О, папа! Воспоминания! Игра... Не, нормально. Атмосферно. Поехали. Блин, я не знаю. Флаги, знамя. Класс. На картинку не обращайте внимания. 2014 год. Не забывайте про это. Великий Джейми Ланнистер, царь-убийца. Клятвый преступник, мужа Севера, пленили его. А женщина освободила. Так, это он меня заставляет меч почистить? Ну ладно, мы, видимо, оруженосец. Оп-оп-оп-оп-оп. Протерли меч. Хороший оруженосец. В смысле? У меня обязательно будет такое. Вот увидишь. Правильно, привыкай. Балабол ты. Ну так, аккуратно зайдем. Участвовал, говорит, где-нибудь там, в другой стороне, да, там, мира. Ну я же участвовал в войне, значит, я его пленил, да? One second. Мне кажется, надо чуть-чуть убавить звук. Прям орет. Не знаю, по крайней мере, в моих ушах. Посмотрим, как это будет на видео. Ну, по 100 раз уже сказать. Да, в принципе, о чем еще делать? Спасибо. Я все-таки оруженосец, надо об этом не забывать. О, благородный Форестер. Хороший человек, сразу видно. Слушайте, уважает своих воинов. Конечно, дружище, естественно. О мой лорд, все дела. Подниму с вами бокал. Авангард? Он вас отправляет на смерть. Вы первые помрете в его войске. Так, мы Форестеры, железные изо льда, по-моему. Iron from ice. Ей, угадали. Нормально. Нормально. Что-то помню. Что-то помню. Что-то помню. Так, он даже оценил. Приглядел за Родриком. Я очень горжусь. Мне удалось вырастить такого достойного человека. Но в ночь перед боем мужчины пытаются сыскать лживую отвагу на дне чаши. Мне хотелось бы, чтобы он был со мной. Да, мой лорд. Так. Воу. Со мной? Нет, конечно. Я хочу сражаться, и я ну, слушайте, Форестеры крутые чуваки. Блин, лорд Форестер запомнит, а не убьют ли его скоро? Круто. Мы умрем все вместе. Блин, что я наделал? Я вас не подведу. Чтобы другие оруженосцы чувствовали себя униженными. Не хочет. Да, понятно. То есть выполняем пока свои обязанности. Хотя можно повыебываться. Типа, йоу, ничего не знаю. Да без проблем, дружище. Йоу, я сказал без проблем. Типа, как-то странно. Я сказал без проблем, ты должен был сказать спасибо, дружище. А тут ты такой наглый. Я дольше, говорит, оруженосец, бла-бла-бла. Я тебя завтра зарублю, блядь, мечом нахуй. Ты будешь первый. Так. Я думаю, могло быть и хуже.
If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer.
Слушай, я его точно первого зарублю. Это точно. Завтра прям как только начнется бой, я так сразу тык вправо мечом. Тык. Сука. Это тебе за свинопаса. Сволочь. Это я насмехаюсь, типа, когда тебя повысят? Никогда. Никогда, дружище. Ты этого не заслуживаешь. Это дом Фрейв, это как красная свадьба. Что, сразу с этого начинать? Я, кстати... Йоу. Офигеть. Так, что-то он... Ага, все в оружии, все вооруженные, все одеты. Так. Что-то тут не так. Он начинает понимать. Ага, заряжается уже арбалет.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
What? What's wrong?
Началось.
You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Да, уходим. Уходим.
We have to
Предупрежд...
warn the others.
Good luck.
На, блядь. Я пошел. Он... Зато он не сын свинопаса, но он мертвый. Бежим. Лорда Форестера надо было предупредить. Ого. Так, а что, это на клавиатуре или как? Блядь. Все понял. Так, клавиатуру двигаем. О, Родрик хорош. Так. Минус Родрик. Что-то лаги какие-то пошли.
Ready, boys. Whoa. Shoot that one.
Щит! Отлично. О, хорош. Так меня учили в американском футболе. Даже кого-то спасаем. Мы не бесполезный кусок дерьма. Стой, куда ты бежишь, тележка? Правильно, посиди. Отдохни, чувак, спрячься. Плохая идея. Блин, клавиши главной стрелки здесь, эти здесь, мышка тут. Как играть? Q. Q. Долби. Быстрее. Че, не успели? Не успел. Так. Ладно. Ни черта неудобно. Откуда? Так. Q. Дружище. Здесь ты меня уже не завалишь. Так, тут поворот будет сейчас, по-моему, да? Вот так вот. На, под коней. Родрик! Ау! Блин, придавил лошадь. О, лорд Форестер двуручным мечом всех рубит. Его только что убили.
Hey, he's gone, my lord. There was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
I didn't leave him, but I couldn't save him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Так, походу наш пиздеж прочитали. Так, опа. Сейчас, бай на мечах. Мы-то вот так взять. Да не... Да хватит! Что за... Вот эти обязательные, да? Гляделки. Да, надо уходить. Неужели он отдаст нам свой меч?
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Так, не-не-не-не, мы не бросим его. Уже одного бросили.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs.
Я запомнил.
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Не попадет.
You have to go.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you.
Вы не пожалеете.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
А я не прочитал, кто? Дункан? Дункан его дядя? Или кто?
You must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
Да беги! Блин, как тебя жалко, Форестер, лорд Форестер. Блин, они могут увидеть меня. Чувак, беги. В смысле, тебя. Так, попробуем запомнить. Дункан, по-моему. 4-й. 3-й, наверное. Железные изо льда. Земли Форестеров. Королевский тракт. Так, никому не говорим, кроме чувака по имени Дункан. Дункан? Ну ладно. О, пришел на свою ферму. Блин, теперь ВСД. Так, у нас в стэше этот получается. О, с хрюшкой можно пообщаться? Кровь. Так. Кто-то, может быть, еще вернулся? С резни. Или это свинью закололи? А почему не съели? Смысл просто закалывать свиней? Что за бред? Какая бы армия ни была. Может быть, это та, где которые свиней не едят? Ладно. Плохая идея, похоже на ловушку. Ладно. Так, телега. Ну, посмотри. Телега отца. О, походу, сейчас мы будем мечом. У нас будет выбор свалить, наверное. Так раз ему нужно пополнить запас свиней, зачем вы их убиваете просто так? Болтоны. Ну, они уже говорили об этом, но я бы это понял и...
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Вообще, надо было просто уходить.
You're a forester, squire. Former stock bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead.
Не все. Ну, может, вы об этом пока не знаете.
Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
Пиздим, пиздим. В любой непонятной ситуации. Блин, он не умеет. Нет, спалили.
Now why don't I believe you?
О! Фаербол.
That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up. Get
Я хорошо нажимаю кнопки.
land. This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Понял. Вот так еще могу. Блять.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Ну, ты можешь предложить... О, нормально.
You.
Пау. У нас будет хоть какой-то шанс?
All right. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic. You really are.
А ты хорош, дружище. Правильный выбор, походу. Так, этот с копьем. Тут нужны эти. Какого? Блять, я не из деревни. Как эта херня называется? Трезубец, блять. Хорошо. На. Нога болит. Так. Увернуться наверх. Хорошо.
Mercy, please.
No fucking mercy.
I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. No, please. Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
А, блин, ну я... Слушайте, а кто мог подумать? Я думаю, мы этого тоже прикончим. Типа, у меня не было мысли, что... Да плевать, он все равно бы вернулся бы с армией. Все правильно сделали. Повторю еще раз. Что с ней? О, хорошо. Нет, нехорошо. Блять, я хотел спросить, кто мой дядя? Не успели. Но хотя бы он видел, что мы сражались за него, за свою семью. И будешь прав. Осуждаю, осуждаю всех, все, осуждаю вообще все, что здесь происходит. Ничего не знаю, осуждаю. Прав никто не будет. Нет правых, есть только виноватые.
It's Garrett. Get the Castellan. Tell him his nephew survived.
А, то есть там знают, что мы его племянник, но типа неважно, все равно мы свинопас, да? Хотя у нас сложно. Ну, средневековье, ёп.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the great hall. Quickly.
Two Whitehill soldiers and a Bolton.
Блин, они сейчас приедут сюда, походу, да?
They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Так, мне надо с Дунканом поговорить.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Хо-хо-хо, спасибо огромное.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything.
Да, мне кажется, так это и есть. Хотя они придут просто огромной армией и сожрут это. Пудж. О, точно пудж. Фу. Закройте глаза. В смысле, экран.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made
Нет,
a good
наш дом
lord.
не
Our
пойдет.
house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young.
Но он не
and
Дункан.
altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save
Что
you.
он спас себя,
his
своего
squire,
жену,
not
а
his
не
son
Родрика,
Roderick.
своего сына. Родрик был уже мертв в том
Not that
момент.
Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will
Ну
be
да,
here
он был
any
крут.
moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Вот, он даже не зашил. Он ничего не сделал, он заснул туда каких-то пиявок.
Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Ладно, забей. Оп, лекарство. Хочу лекарство. Хочу целебные травы.
This might help.
Так, мы вообще возьмем все. Все, что можем. Нет, 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 не хочу. Бинты. Пригодятся. Нормально. Посмотреть хочу. Так, погнали посмотрим, что у нас здесь есть еще. Есть окна.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengren. Look, I'll show you. The Ironwood Grove.
Так, представим себя на месте лорда. Я думаю, мы смотрелись бы неплохо. С тем правосудием, которым мы с мастером, когда закончится. То есть поболтать еще надо. Хорошо. Так, я хотел посмотреть, можно ли поглядеть на картину. Гобелен. Может, нам расскажут, кто из них кто? Так-то примерно помним. Родрик, лорд Форестер, отлично. Это, видимо, сын Орион, Талия Итан, Мира. Ну, вот это, наверное, дядя Дункан Эшер.
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Нет.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son.
Ладно,
Talia and
посмотрим.
Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Вот кто лорд Итан, все понятно. Но
Да.
ему мы ничего рассказывать не будем.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Roderick.
Возможно, так и
was our
есть, мы
best
не
warrior
знаем.
by far. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him.
Лорда Форестера, конечно, нарисовали и Родрика такими каноничными воинами. То есть это воин, а тот такой паладин. Родрик паладин. Ну,
I may be
прикольно.
mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Слушай, показывать меч? Зачем? Зачем ему показывать? Нет, 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 мы не будем ему показывать меч. Только Дункану. Хотя, блин, все могли бы уже увидеть чей-то меч, понять. Ладно. Чего мы от них хотим многого? Слишком много, да?
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Так, ну лорд Итан Уайтхилла ненавидит нас, но это понятно. Мне
Can I
можно
go
идти?
now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true?
Yes.
Your
My
family...
lady. Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Me too. Мне тоже.
Off to bed now.
Не очень
Carry
весело. Расслабимся немножко. Откинемся.
Garrett was
Кинцо
just
все-таки.
telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost.
Так и было.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
Ну он реально круто там и дефился, и
This has been
атаковал.
so incredibly
Красава.
difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Да.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Наверное, что-то про
Any
семью.
last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He mentioned something about the North Grove.
Я не то хотел! Назад!
What
Ну.
of...
He said, the North Grove must never be lost.
Я не знаю, что за херня. Я не согласен. Так, это просто ошибка. Это... Как бы понять? Я не сделал выбор и понял, блин, к чему это привело. Блин, хочу вернуться. Нет. Я хотел сделать другой выбор. Типа, отдать меч. Типа, я дома, домой его принес, отдал меч домой. Но про рощу я не хотел рассказывать. Так, и мы возвращаемся.
Yes,
Наконец-то. Его последние слова. Так.
Any last words before he passed?
Давайте отдадим
He
меч.
asked me to return this to House Forrester.
Железный холм,
He
верно?
said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
Конечно.
Duncan.
Проблема в том, что, может быть, мы сейчас только что подставили Итана. О, Дункан, наконец-то! Это он! Ему мы должны... Ну, в принципе, мы так и
I share
поняли.
your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
И что делать?
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
Они напали на меня.
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot
Ну,
win.
понятно, мы
We have to
попали
be
в
smart.
жопу.
Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
Так,
It
ну...
was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So,
Нет.
what's to be done?
Сложно, сейчас. В любом случае, последнее слово будет за лордом. Но это понятно. Дай мне тебе сказать информацию. У меня в голове вот передать тебе информацию.
He knows nothing of how to lead
He
men.
is the lord of this house.
Поэтому я не
and he
могу
needs our
это
help.
схватиться за
It's
то,
bad
что они о
enough the
чем
Boltons
говорят.
would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes.
Ну мы поняли,
It's just the
дядя.
excuse Ramsay Snow would need to
Ну
put
что,
us
ты
to the
хочешь меня
torch
просто
and kill us
кадать им?
all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Хорошо.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even house
На эту, на стену.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done
Надо
nothing
идти.
wrong.
Ну,
Not in
это
the eyes of the
правильно.
Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
I'll do what's best for the house.
Да.
So I'll go.
Ну, это правильно, я не мог другой что-нибудь выбрать. Это... Think about it.
But it is what's best.
Да.
That settles it then.
Так, мы успеем передать ему информацию? Или опять будет какой-нибудь бум-бум, круговорот
And
и
I'll see you have
ничего не
plenty
получится?
of food, but we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Скажи. Безобразие.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance.
Ну ты слабак.
I would. And God's willing someday I
Ну
will.
понятно, они придут с
But
огромной
now,
армией.
I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own.
Он так сделал сам.
Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said,
Да!
the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say. Not yet, at least. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way.
Хорошо, я тебя понял.
You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Нет
This is
никому.
important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
Че, мы с Джоном Сноу туда отправимся, типа?
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Рейнджером. Наша задача стать рейнджером. Next level. Хорошо. Запомнили. Ну, понятно, чтобы оказаться за стеной и найти...
Iron from ice.
Iron from
Iron
ice.
from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
А может, надо было повыебываться, типа, мне повозку, там, кучу еды с собой, туда ли лошадь какую-то драную. Нас стали уважать. Это прекрасно. На самом деле мы сделали очень правильный выбор. Ну, блин, какой еще оставался? Они бы нашли нас там. И убили бы всех.
Be safe.
YouTube. А, ты тоже. Блин, я не знаю, мне нравится. Ну, это прикольно. Это слеза, такая, грустняшка. Пошел на стену. Что его ждет впереди, узнаем, не знаю, next серия там или через 2 серии, как любили показывать в сериале. Какой-то момент, а потом через хрен знает сколько возвращались к нему. Посмотрим. Тут же все завязано, я думаю. А они еще не знают?
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Ну, по ее лицу, да, они уже знают, а он еще нет, видимо.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me. Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's
Ну,
just
конечно, наивная хрень, но...
I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise.
Я
I'm
думаю,
not
это,
going
короче,
anywhere.
так это...
I wish Mira was
Ружье,
here.
подвешенное ружье.
And Asher.
То, что он прятался. Нам придется прятаться за Итаном.
And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Так, надо им заткнуть рты, чтобы никто об этом не пиздел.
I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man.
Я буду учиться, йоу.
Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Бежим отсюда. Мы погибли, если все воины такие, как он. У нас нет ни шанса.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
It's so much fun. Then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
Ну, обозлился, потому что не его, видимо,
Promise me you
сделали
won't be like that, please.
лордом,
Just
или
be
он
you.
не был им.
I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I promise I won't change.
Good,
Не
because I'd
пиздел.
rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But
Так, это
since
сигнал?
you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
А,
It was that
нет.
simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
You have to understand, being Lord is a great responsibility. I can't just fool around.
Thank you for that, Roderick.
А, типа то, что я начал уже так уверенно разговаривать, тогда там высокомерно. Ну, блин, по-моему, это был правильный ответ. Ну, типа он ребенок, она имеет в виду, типа с ним надо про сладости и все такое.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitetail has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
Ну, нам надо идти.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Ройланд запомнил. Они не запомнят это как плохой косяк. Плохой косяк, нам надо идти. В другую сторону. Ну пойдем. Ага. Ройланд такой. Отлично. И Ройланд пошел. Ну я обратно. Говорит, где там стена, в какой стороне?
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead.
Нет, нет, нас всех перебьют. Ты не понимаешь, если мы не будем умны, нас всех перебьют. Могут прям здесь перебить. Посмотрим, сколько народу пришло. Может замочить лорда Уайтхилла? Прям тут?
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother.
Пожать руку.
Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye, and look where that got him.
Ладно, Жиробас. Не относится никому, а именно к этому персонажу. За его поведение.
No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries.
Ну, а может быть, мы станем новыми знаменосцами.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Так, держимся, держимся.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Мы отправили его на стену.
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. This is not over.
Ну блин, йоу, что ты сделаешь?
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this.
Последнее слово будет за лордом Болтоном. Ну, так нам надо будет как-то с Болтоном, да, чики-чики-буки-буки. Хоть он и скотина, но мы будем умнее.
That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Блин, зачем? Надо было промолчать. Я назвал его еще и трусом. Он еще и напишет. Он назвал меня трусом. Бу-бу-бу-бу. Ладно.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
А что он сказал, когда мы преклоним колено или не преклоним? Я вот этого не понял. Вообще, как бы Северная Роща должна быть защищена, но типа и холмы... Ладно, разберемся. Опа. Маргари. Тут мы увидим Маргари? Так быстро? Прикольно. А может тут еще и... Вот это вот все. Так, а почему мы сразу полезли в чьи-то вещи? Чеканной монетой, чеканной монетой. Оу-оу-оу. Это ее вещи. Блин. Я думал, она в вещах этой Маргари. Незаконченное письмо. Прочесть.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Она знает о смерти отца? Я что-то говорил об этом.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
Их надо надеть. Можно одеть? Ладно.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Так, значит, надо знакомиться с персонажем. Посмотрим, что этот персонаж читает. Леди Мира. Наверное, она это знает, да? Нет, не знает пока еще. А кто-то ей расскажет?
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Не совсем. Не совсем там солнечно.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Так, наша задача будет как-то уговорить Маргари помочь Форестерам. Так, не будем заставлять ее ждать. Кажется, что я плохая служанка и это.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Чего?
No, it's fine. Come in.
Он нас не зарубит? Блин, я не подумал об этом. Он говномес. А почему он приносит говно, а не забирает его? Уголь.
I'm just worried about my family.
Letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Ага, мы были добры к нему.
Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Ты не мог просто взять и высыпать, блядь?
You work for Lady Marjorie?
Да.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
Why
Так, а
are you
почему ты мне это
telling me
говоришь?
this?
Да.
I heard
Какой
them
твой
arguing
интерес?
about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
Форестеров? О, беда, беда, беда.
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I
Да,
hope you're
мне
not in any
интересно.
kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Короче, наш будет этот... Шпион, спай. Agent 007. О, леди Маргари. Добрый день. Эй, сразу улыбка такая. Пошли. Ток. Сука, она нас будет пасти. Скорее всего. Смотреть на ее взгляд.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course. And I will help you in any way I can.
Пиздит.
But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford.
Ну, понятно.
Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Ах, это Серсея.
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you and by extension, me.
А ты умная девочка. Ну, она, Маргаret, конечно, крутая.
She
Что
wants
говорит?
an apology of some sort for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Блин, надо держать язык за зубами.
I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Угу. Хорошо.
See
Так
if
и
the
быть.
Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Ну, понятно, понятно. Хорошо.
Good luck.
Что, она не такая паскудина? Или это просто тоже она играет? Блин, здесь все друг друга обманывают! Ладно. Тирион. Серсея. Класс. Поехали. Так, а я могу посмотреть? Вот вижу 3 человек, а гул как будто здесь человек 500. Тирион со шрамом. Видно, видимо, битва при Черноводной уже была, где он получил этот шрам. Секу.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Jedi ситха.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear
Ты
from
охуел?
the girl.
В смысле? Конечно,
Is your
мы...
family loyal to the king?
Да, истинному
Perhaps
королю.
you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark.
И...
A house
Ну
of
да, я ждал этого вопроса.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Спасибо.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Да.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
Блин, она, наверное, скажет, типа... Блин, за Маргаret, типа, подсматривать, подглядывать. Ладно.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
The king, of course.
Я не понимаю, чего она запомнит? Она сама сказала.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Тирион, ты там это, сиди, молчи.
Say almost anything to get what she wants, which is not very encouraging.
Тут дело в другом. Маргаret сама сказала, говори не то, что ты чувствуешь, а говори совсем наоборот. То есть говори то, что она хочет услышать. Мы говорили то, что она хочет услышать. А это я запомнила. Я запомнила. Да ты, сука, тупая. Вспомни, что ты говорила сама до этого.
We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters.
Мастер над монетой.
The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
Куда мы влезли? Так, пока понимание совсем не пришло.
I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Змеиный... Тут каждый... Лорд Тирион мог нас сейчас обманывать и расскажет потом Серсей. Я просто по фильму как бы... Он не рассказывал, но порой рассказывал, но порой не рассказывал. Ну, типа, такие вопросы он не рассказывал, потому что они особо не влияют. Ему поебать. Самое главное, выполнялся бы заказ, и реально Железностол бы поступал.
Mira, I was worried.
Сложно.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
Молчим.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
Именно.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way
Папские посиделки, ёпарасоте. Как интересно.
Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah, what? It's true.
О, он же маленький.
And Oberyn Martell, the red viper.
Которому глаза...
I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite
Поддержим светский
from
разговор.
what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Ну да, было бы интересно.
Marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Ты...
He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the seven.
Я ей не доверяю. Я сказал это в первое же мгновение, когда я ее увидел. Поэтому мы ей ничего говорить не станем.
Who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
Сир Брон черноводный.
Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Хорошо, но ты-то что не удовлетворена?
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please.
Но мы с друзья с тобой до сих пор или нет?
I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Нет, это будет битва, мы должны к ней подготовиться.
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Так, мы... Блин, и чё... Так, не понял. Попросить ее помощи... Не просить помощи. Вообще мы с Тирионом заговорили об этой теме. В принципе, и с ней. Но, типа, Тирион мы договорили, он... А что, если она узнает, что мы с Тирионом что-то затеваем, да, каким-то образом? Она же будет, ну, типа, а почему ты мне не сказал? Мы же с тобой подруги, типа, я знаю твою проблему. Ничего. Пока нет.
My mother wanted me to ask a favor of you. For my family. But as you said, you're in a delicate position now with the wedding so near. And I would never want to jeopardize that.
Да, она это запомнит.
Soon I will be queen. And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now we must both be cautious.
Of course, my lady. You're right. Better to wait.
Я думаю, мы справились. Но, блин... Хрен его знает. Честно сказать. Ничего не понятно. Как правильно мы сделали, неправильно. О, крики. Блин, а нам даже меч не дали, даже дубину. Гады. Жмоты. О, это Болтоны.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Давай-ка ты это съебешь.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have full enough practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
В смысле, как ты услышал? Ну, вообще, вот там, те ребята должны были услышать. Ёп, тише, тише.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Нет, я останусь на месте. Его гончие в любом случае догонят. А так есть шанс, что...
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Скрипучее кресло. Седло, скрипучее седло. Может, получится снять его? Или это бесполезно? Я вообще бежал бы, на самом деле.
Bloody hell.
Гуашь. Кто пользуется гуашью? В 2К20. 14 год, ну да.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father
Мы
was well
будем
regarded
лорд
by
Итан
nearly everyone.
смелый.
It took years, if not decades,
Или
to earn.
умный. Или предатель, потому что мы будем за Болтона. Но нам ничего не остается, нас просто задавят.
And now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Это будет типа либо дядя, либо этот, тот хрен.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true.
А по какому это праву?
Family to feed. They're not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone.
Mercy. Go.
Чё, let him go,
Ethan,
дайте?
I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling.
Нет.
We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers.
3 штуки?
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Правило есть правило.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord.
Я думаю, это будет правильно.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord. My family, without me, they'll die.
Блин, то ли он бы остался без 3 пальцев, то ли на стену. Зачем я это сделал? Блин, не знаю, сюда просто видел ответ ни тот, ни другой, решил, блин, классно. Типа, ну блин, это слишком жестко, наверное.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Блин, ну правильно, я просто подумал, что вор там, все дела.
No matter the circumstance, possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role.
Ну понятно, либо это, либо второй. Наверное, дядю. Хотя тот жесткий.
Neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Его я не буду выбирать. Наверное, дядю, потому что отец ему доверял, и он говорил передать только дяде. Дядя знает больше, чем он. Вот в чем дело. У дяди больше... Ну, не то что знаний, что ли. Ну, получается, больше доверия было к нему. Короче, хрен с ним с едой, поговорить с Дунканом.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help.
Хороший заход.
Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role?
Я еще не
Perhaps
решил.
I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Royland? Do you trust him?
He's a fine warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as sentinel. I do not trust him. He's likely to lose his temper and get us all killed. And at the worst possible time.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Так, я не ожидал. Я на самом деле думал, что он как-то будет поскромнее о нем отзываться. А ее мы не можем спросить? Или это просто уборщица? Кто это? Малькольм какой-то.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello,
Правильно.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do.
Хоть никто не говорит, что я сделал неправильное решение.
But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. And first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him. To help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted.
Нам надо привести нашего брата Эшера.
Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If
Что ты думаешь об этом?
Bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side.
Ну, правильно, то, что мы не выиграем в этой войне. У нас нету сейчас никаких друзей, ничего. В этом вся проблема.
But now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Только не ной за то, что я отправил его на стену.
You promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
Но я не отрубил пальцы. Вот зато он может там, не знаю, играть на клавесине, на гармошке. На стене пригодится.
And that wasn't your fault.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Слушайте, может, я слишком сильно много думаю над этим, но, блин, такое ощущение, что игра такая, типа, выбери Ройланда, типа, ну, типа, там, войнушка, все дела, там... Ой, наоборот, Дункана выбери, типа, потому что, типа, ну, слишком банально выбирать Ройланда, типа, война и все дела. А может, все-таки Ройланда стоит? В том плане, что, не знаю, да, он будет подсказывать, но выбирать решение все равно буду я. А десница, ну, или страж, или как он, сентинел. Нужна сильный? Нужен сильный.
Wrong. I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
Он обидится.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need.
Но я просто
And might I
спрашиваю.
remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud, seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
I haven't made my decision yet.
Именно.
But I appreciate your opinion.
Вот так, поставили его на месте.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Я это запомнил. Опа, тут должно у тебя тут появиться сбоку. Я это запомнил. Ясно тебе? Хочу смотреть на ворота. Опа, Орион, давай поболтаем. Ну, что он может сказать?
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this...
Слушай, стильно,
so I
братан.
remember. I mean, I could never forget. But... Oh, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. So, I'll have another one. Not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
Ну, я все-таки лорд, выкован тебе какой-нибудь
I
меч.
saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
No, he's not our enemy, but he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I
Ты
have a real
паскуда
sword.
мелкая, вот сын олигарха, блин. Мне нужен ствол, чтобы меня боялись, бла-бла-бла. Скотина. Ладно, ты еще глупо. Можно ему дать леща? На. Получается. Надо посмотреть, сколько еды вообще осталось.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery.
Это
I'm
хорошо.
still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more.
В смысле, ты уже давно это должен был сделать, блядь. Поговорю с охотниками и ловцами, может быть, они, не знаю, сходят на охоту, блядь. Пиздец, блядь. Умник. Охуеть. А что они делают, блядь? Сидят, блядь, пердят, блядь. Придурки, блядь, лес вокруг. Пиздец, вообще, пиздец. Логика.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
No, I'm not ready just yet.
Let me know when you are, my lord.
Так, то есть мы можем сходить наверх. Я просто хотел поговорить с мамой, что она думает. Просто, может быть, она совсем против Дункана. А может, они вообще никто не хочет преклоняться перед Болтоном. А что остается? Остается воевать, но опять еды нет, воды нет, воинов нет. Все плохо. Тут должна быть пасхалка или что? Зачем нам вообще вот это вот все? Ладно, я готов.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Идут собирать совет. Вообще, бля, ты слева, ты справа, Родрик, это, Дункан, за мной, блядь. Малый совет. Ёпта.
You may sit.
I
Блин.
believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Не ошибиться бы.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will
Блин.
not disappoint you, my lord.
Как бы я не принимал решение, Дункан не выебывался.
Sentinel,
Типа, я это
what do you have to
запомнил.
report of Ramsay Snow?
А это постоянно.
Our scout says only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody
Нет,
suicide.
никакого...
You gamble with the lives of everyone within these
Никакого
walls.
меча. Все, иди нахер. Ты вообще
Ignore
можешь
the
выйти из
Royland.
моего
You named
малого
me
совета.
Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be
This
trusted.
is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Хорошо.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
Вообще, да, есть разумные слова. Но, блин, я просто не уверен. Ну, я уверен, что мы не выстоим.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Вообще все четко сказали, типа, мы не можем просто так начать войну, просто так. Хотя, как бы, не просто так, они как бы замочили отца и все дела.
Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Согласен.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster.
Так что ты несешь, придурок? Ну, это уже глупо.
And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
Короче,
a wise move, my lord.
It's careless.
Я это запомню, да?
Steering you wrong.
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me.
Ну, уходи тогда.
But you are not ready to be lord of this house.
Это не тебе решать.
Get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Проблема в том, что так как мы пустим его в чертог, он начнет максимально издеваться над всеми, но нам надо быть умнее, надо будет перетерпеть этот момент, этого сраного Рамзи.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Вообще не хочу с ней спорить, все вообще нахер это надо.
How he tormented you. I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger, and there was nothing else Asher needed to know.
Не надо вот эту херню мерить.
He acts, and we need that.
Нет, это нам не нужно.
Many fine qualities. But
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No. But you need someone who is standing beside you.
За мной. Именно, пускай она это помнит. Но нам нужен берсерк.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine.
Да пускай
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester.
Ну, просто он Форестер, в этом весь прикол. Пускай вернется. Но он не может быть лордом, не должен быть лордом. Но он не станет. В принципе, он может, типа, подождать, посидеть, помочь, но он не может быть лордом. Я прямой наследник. Наследник, да? Наследник. Прямой наследник. А он брат отца. Это другое.
You.
Опять вернулись сюда.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like.
Как ты можешь помочь?
If you're willing to trust me, I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
It's too dangerous for me right now. And for you as well.
You needn't worry about me. I can take care of myself. Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
Ты искал просто какую-то информацию.
I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
Охранники.
People who'd be willing to help you.
Блин, он может же быть каким-то, опять же, засланцем. Тут все могут быть засланцами. Блин, он слишком просто добр. Тут так даже то, что он... А вдруг он одна из птенчиков, там вот этих вот... Как их были? Не птенчики, а... Как же их звали? У этого. Вообще из башки вылетело. Ну, этот... Мерин, обрезанный.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
I hope so.
You made the right decision, my lord.
Так, Руси Болтон. И может поебать, кто был за него знаменосцем, и это. И вообще это все похеру.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the Warden of the...
That's enough.
Вот-вот. Заткнись. Взрослые
Who
поговорят.
is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
What do you think?
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Так.
Look at that.
Нет. Не. Плохо. Он положил взгляд. Я думал на девушку, а это на малыша.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries.
Корабли? Ну хорошо, мы продолжим. Мы готовы.
Chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you?
Конечно.
That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army.
Почему я всегда на это попадаюсь?
Welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
Хорошо. Ладно, устраивает. Это лучше.
Than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
Whitehill men? Never.
It's already done. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Он его заберет? Блин, я просто
Lord Ramsay, please.
замолчал, потому что интересно.
Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Oh.
Oh.
Like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Поймал. Кто знает.
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Все пипец ей.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want the brave lord.
Ну да, вот
Too much trouble.
именно так и есть. Ну,
Even though he did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding.
What, Ethan?
I certainly feel better.
теперь я доволен.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you.
Все пошло по пизде. Ой.
Stop! Don't let him take me! Let it go! Stop them! Please! Stop it! Let me go!
Ну, всех не спасти. Жесткач.